Gets it back to Pierce. Pierce for the game. Yes! Paul Pierce at the buzzer.
This week on NBA Jam, we'll spend some time with the Boston Celtics' leading scorer, swingman Paul Pierce.
It's almost that time, baby. Time to get it on.
And we'll play a round of golf with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh, me, oh, my! Let's go, man, let's go! I love this ball.
Here's the shot.
Get off my back! Kids can't even watch this at home.
We kick off this week's show by shining the spotlight on the player who's leading a Celtics playoff run, Paul Pierce.
It's almost that time, baby. Time to get it on.
Pierce off the dribble. Oh, hello. Pierce for two. Pierce sticking it strong. Dip with Pierce on the drop.
I think by me being a captain for this team, you know, guys really respect me, whereas my first couple years, didn't really have a lot of respect for my teammates, you know, still trying to find my niche in this league. But I think, you know, with the way I played and, you know, how I've carried myself and the way I practice and led by example, you know, it means a lot, especially playing for the Boston Celtics.
That Paul Pierce can even play basketball, much less lead the Boston Celtics, is truly remarkable. In September of last year, Paul was the victim of a brutal stabbing attack that left him with a collapsed lung and a 7-inch puncture wound. And yet, he somehow recovered in time to play for the Celtics on opening night.
It could have been a tragedy, you know, but, you know, God was there with me. And, you know, it could be, you know, it could have easily went the other way. I mean, 1 inch this way, 1 inch that way with the knife, and then, you know, who knows, I probably wouldn't be here today.
I'm glad to be back. It didn't look good at first, but I'm back and I'm healthy.
I think I've been able to handle adversity real well throughout my life, on and off the court. It's how you overcome, you know, these little bumps in the road that's going to determine what kind of person you're going to become, or, you know, in my case, what kind of person, what kind of player I'm going to be.
Oh, beautiful move by Paul Pierce. Wow. Pierce looking to go to the basket. Does. 25 for Pierce.
I felt that I was all-star this year, but, you know, that's just the way it goes. You know, when your team isn't having a success and you're having an individual success, you know, it can go either way. But, you know, that's an individual goal, and it's over with. You know, my concentration right now is to make the playoffs.
Talk of the playoffs was non-existent for the Celtics only a few months ago, when things were so bad that Boston coach Rick Pitino decided to leave the team. But behind the leadership of former assistant Jim O'Brien and the inspired play of Pierce, the Celtics are once again playoff contenders.
When coach resigned, we, you know, could have threw in the towel and say, hey, you know, the season's over. Or we can do what we're doing now. You know, we can fight and battle.
And the press is taking a little bit out of them. And Pierce, the quick hands to take it away. Gets the bounce this time, and he'll get to the line.
We've been through so much this year. I, in particular, have been through a lot. I think we're starting to come together through all the adversities, and, you know, if we can make the playoffs, then it'll cure a lot of things that's been going on around here.
Pierce. Oh, Pierce for two.
Once again, the heroics of Paul Pierce.
As long as I can continue to be able to play the game of basketball, you know, which was one of my concerns when I went to the hospital, if I'll ever be able to play again. And then, you know, each and every day that I get to play the game and, you know, have fun with my teammates, enjoy them, I can move on.
Gets it back to Pierce. Pierce for the game. Yes! Paul Pierce at the buzzer.
Remember, you can get all the latest on the NBA playoff races by logging on to the league's official website, NBA.com. The Los Angeles Lakers spread the good word on reading to children in the community in this week's Total NBA.
Lou the other way. Pretty reverse. Tyronn Lue.
5 on the clock. Lue down the middle. Gives a great pass. That's a nice pass to Madsen, and he knows how to finish. Two-hand slam.
Here we go with Shaw. Where you going, Shaw? All the way. Missed the layup. Follow in Madsen. Two-hand slam. There's Kurt Rambis. Reincarnated.
Knocked away from Nesterovich by Devin George. The pass back to George from Robert Horry.
Tyronn Lue and Devin George visited Laurel Street Elementary School, where they read the Wolf's version of the Three Little Pigs.
I don't know how the whole Big Bad Wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. And it's what he looks like.
I felt very excited because I always judged someday I would meet the Lakers or see them somewhere. And today I saw the Lakers somewhere.
I like being able to touch kids and make a difference in their lives, and the response they give back to us, they look up to us and admire us, and it makes us feel good as well as them.
If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk.
Center Street Elementary School welcomed Mark Madsen, who helped kids bring a book to life.
It's been something that has really become a huge part of my life. I enjoy talking about books with people and just sharing my favorite books with others.
You must learn.
Reading is fun for me because it helps you learn.
Reading can help you in a lot of ways, like writing and everything when you grow up.
I think it's important to read, like I said, just to stay polished on your vocabulary and just to gain knowledge. And no matter what happens, you're always going to have your knowledge, and they can't take it away from you.
The education will open doors in life, and education starts with a love of reading.
We'll be right back with the Atlanta Hawks' exciting guard, Jason Terry. He has soared for the Atlanta Hawks as a point guard and a shooting guard. Jason Terry is next on NBA Shorts.
I can talk to you.
Palacios. Stripped by Terry. JT's a buzzer.
Hi, I'm Jason Terry, shooting guard, point guard for the Atlanta Hawks. My style of play is moving 100 miles per hour. A guy that's always trying to look to make something happen. Definitely offensively trying to get my teammates involved when I'm not looking for my own shot.
Tied at 97. Jason Terry drives.
Hold up!
Jason runner. Good! The Hawks have their first victory of the year.
I started out as a starting point guard and to move and try to learn a whole new position in a matter of weeks. It's very tough for me, but I think I've made the adjustment well, and now where I go from here is just up.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky.
And JT takes it in and gets fouled.
Whoa, how about Jason Terry?
Being a shooting guard, though, the offense is coming through you. You get more looks offensively, get more clear out. You get out in transition and you can run the floor.
Terry for two. Good! Terry is carving up Sacramento.
I tell you what, Gary Payton would love this.
Jason Terry was looking for a source of motivation. He bought this book written by his idol, Gary Payton. Confidence Counts.
Don't play around. Don't play around. I just raised up on you.
Danger! Danger! Get on the floor. The feeling right here. Sing it.
Terry going to make his move. They spread the floor. One-on-one and Payton to pull up and let it fly. Down it goes. Jason Terry.
Every time I face Gary Payton, I just go back and think about all the times I've watched him shut somebody down, and then I think to myself, it's not going to happen tonight. I'm going to go at him.
Payton watching Terry, trying to get his rhythm. Terry, between the wickets, crossover, driving deep, doubles to Dikembe, steps to the glass and lays it in with one on the shot clock.
Ooh, I am for real.
whether I'm at the 1, the 2, the 3. It doesn't really matter. You have to go out there and compete. Compete for results.
Nice pass.
I do really love to play the game. And just if I wasn't doing anything else, I'd be playing basketball.
Terry trying to beat the buzzer. Count it!
Time to go on the scene with some NBA stars as they get involved with Reading Month activities taking place all around the country.
I like turtle books.
When you're all by yourself, read a book.
I like whale books.
There's a good one on the shelf. Take a look.
I like dolphin books.
Nice steal, Pippen.
To take away the shot, going the flush for Scottie Pippen.
In Portland, students wrote a story about Scottie Pippen becoming a substitute principal.
Oh, Mr. Pippen, I'm so glad that you're here. The other secretary is out sick and I have to go help a third grade teacher. Can you handle the phones while I'm gone?
What do you think about Scottie Pippen as your principal?
It would be weird.
Why would it be weird?
Well, he's a basketball player.
I know you guys got great careers ahead of you because you got a lot of growing to do if you're going to get as tall as me.
And there's Sam Perkins.
Foster. Jeff Foster of the Pacers read a book called Froggy Gets Dressed, and teammate Sam Perkins helped out with the visuals.
He had on his pants, he had on his boots, and he had on his socks. What could be missing? Your underwear, his mother laughed.
Well, there are many exciting stories, and that's why I like to read.
We had a good time. I mean, Sam, I think, may not have enjoyed the frog as much as he could have, but he did a good job, and I really enjoyed it.
And Toronto's Vince Carter read from his new book, The Vince Carter Story, when kids paid him a visit at Air Canada Centre.
Carter completed his degree to honor a promise he made to his mom. When he first accepted a scholarship to North Carolina, he signed a contract with his mom, promising that he'd get a degree.
That's sort of like telling us to always keep your promises and always do the right stuff.
When it comes behind the scenes, everybody can pick up a book and read. It doesn't hurt to read and better yourself as a person every day.
Don't go away. NBA Jam will be back on course, the golf course, with the LA Clippers after this. Before the Los Angeles Clippers played any round ball this season, they played a round of golf for a children's charity. Let's go all access with the Clippers.
I'm Eric Piakowski, Los Angeles Clippers.
Now that's basketball right there.
And today we're here at the Malibu Country Club.
It's a beautiful day.
I saw Mike Lovacandy trying to hit some balls in the golf net out there, and he's horrible.
I might get a swing and a good swing and maybe 1 out of 100 times.
Derek Strong's just a tiny bit better than that.
Out front to Strong, open 18-footer, yes!
These clubs are too short for me anyway. I might have back problem after all this is done.
There's some neat celebrities out here. I saw Jamie Foxx just walk by.
For all of you guys out there that's working on your stroke, what you do is here, you get your legs here, you do a little before, a little James Brown, just a little James Brown to get you where you're at. Then you hear center and Watusi. I know it looks unorthodox, but that's surefire straight.
This crowd is going deadly silent.
The idea is to get a chance to play golf and really have fun and to just raise money.
It's charitable, it's fun, and hopefully nobody gets too serious about this, but inevitably we always have one.
Gotcha. That wasn't mine. I was picking up somebody else's ball. That was not my ball.
Everybody in management know that we've been really blessed. We're very fortunate, and to me, the way I was raised with my parents, I was always taught to give back.
Did you see that?
I'm planning on doing a powerful drive on this one. If you guys want to catch it, and I'll sign the release form. Like taping me playing golf, you got to pay a small fee.
Cinderella story, out of nowhere.
You're unbelievable.
Well, in basketball, we talk like this. In golf, we talk like this. As my foursome is about ready to approach a very important putt, we're lying and saying this is for a 2.
Check out my stroke. You'll understand what I'm all about. You'll understand it. All good. Just make sure you never play like me. I'm the worst. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I stunk up the whole place. I had a great time here. It's all about charity. It's all about fun. And it does nothing for me. It does nothing against me. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I can go on and you turn the damn camera, man, please. Don't cry, man. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. Right, man, just cut it off. Good.
Coming up, some great plays are featured in our Jam of the Week. The Chicago Bulls' Elton Brand tells us why Spencer Haywood was one of the NBA's all-time great players in this week's Retro NBA.
You blaze a trail of sorts. Do you feel like a pioneer? I just feel like a man who had to do something because he thought it was right. My freshman year in college, I had, a course, and, I just was studying and, looking in the NBA because I'm all excited and wanting to get to the NBA. And I read about his story, that really, inspired me and was like, wow, he affected the history of the game. Spencer Haywood in his first year in the ABA was just so dominant. He won Rookie of the Year, MVP, All-Star MVP. That's just incredible. I can't imagine, a rookie coming into this game today just that dominant that they're going to win all those awards like that.
Oh, he's got a nice soft touch. He puts that thing up there that just floats.
The vintage Spencer Haywood card right here. Man, look at the fro. I don't even think he has shorts on in this one. This a little. Let's check out these stats, though. That's more important. 1969, 1970, averaged 30 points a game, had 1,600 rebounds in one season. That's incredible. 80 games, 1,600 rebounds. That's 20 rebounds a game. That's ridiculous right there. He was 6'8", I'm 6'8", but he, averaged 20 boards one season, and just watching the films, he just skied over everybody. His moves down there in the pivot was just so, fluent-like. How smooth he was. If it's a bigger guy, he'd go by him. If it's a smaller guy, he'd just go over him. He had the turnaround J to the baseline, so I'm trying to incorporate in my game.
Elton Brand, the talented rookie from Duke, takes it right to Mutombo and lays it in.
Met by Weber, finds Brand, gets right by Divac for the flush. What a fake on Divac. 26 points for the young kid out of Duke.
Now, I don't know if I could work this look into my game with the little shorts and the beads. The beads, that's a nice touch. That's an ill touch right there. Baby froze, they always in. The high socks I like too. So Spencer had it going on back in the 70s. This is real vintage stuff right here. Hustling is the key. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hear that one. Let's see. I don't even know how to work this thing. Let's see. All right, got it spinning. Put the thing on first before I spin it. You sure it's gonna be like skirt? All right. Wait, what is this called? What is this? Turntable.
That goes up. Take one way and go another.
Okay.
Don't stand around. Remember, assume that every shot will miss, and there will be an opportunity to rebound the ball.
That's true. You gotta assume every shot is missed. A lot of guys know about Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell, Earl Lloyd, the first African-American player to play in the NBA. But I don't think a lot of guys really know, what effect Spencer Haywood had on, the history of the pro game. He's getting younger today, and he's the direct reason why. He took the NBA to Supreme Court, to be able to leave early from college, to earn a living for him and his family. So I think a lot of people should know about, what this great player did.
That's it for this week's show. Remember, for all the latest NBA news, log on to the league's official website, NBA.com. And as we say goodbye, enjoy recording star Shaggy performing at the NBA store.
Closer than my peeps, you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling. You're my angel, my darling, my angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need.
I want to see my angels, so throw your hands up one time and clap.
We'll see you next time, right here on NBA Jam.